Man, I'm tired. Oh, I literally just went live. Just- All right, once it goes live on Instagram, I'm gonna click go live on there, and then we should be good to go. Um, let's see. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, got it. All right. You can see the comments on here too. All right, man. Sorry for disturbing your breakfast, Woo, but we got some things to do. All right. Hey, I wanna introduce somebody over here. He's down below, not knowing what to do with his hands.
At all.
So, hey, like, who are you?
Well, my name is Jay. I make military content, I guess you can call it. Right now, I'm just preparing to join the military, and go check it out.
Okay, okay. And then, so where are you from?
I'm originally from Louisiana, but I guess you can say I'm from Texas right now because I be going in between because of my parents.
Okay, okay. And you said Texas. What part of Texas?
Little M. Yes.
What's the closest city? I've never heard. Dallas.
Dallas.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually supposed to be going up to Dallas soon. So,
What part of Louisiana?
Louisiana Shreveport.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My other side of my family is actually from Monroe, so
Mm.
I actually know about the area too.
So,
So security forces. Someone said security forces in there.
absolutely not.
Security Forces Hood.
Off to BMT tomorrow. Actually, time to tuck. Yes, that's actually why we're here. So the whole idea of this is Jay's actually about to leave for basic tomorrow.
No. Tuesday.
Well, Tuesday, but you're leaving tomorrow to go to the hotel, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you go up to the
Tuesday.
hotel on Monday. You're gonna go up there, and then Tuesday you ship out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, did they warn you about what to do on a night BMT or at the hotel?
Nah, what I'm supposed to be doing?
Just get some sleep. All right, get some sleep, as much sleep as you can before, because you might be a little bit busy when you first get up there.
Staying up the whole day, right?
I don't know.
Right.
All I know is like for the BMT experience, right? What I always like to try to do is just like let people experience it kind of on their own, right? Like the only thing I would try to inform you on is like the beginning part. Like, hey, make sure you get some sleep, and then that way you're ready to go whenever it starts.
Okay.
And just because the reason why I say that is because um, people love and hate it, right? So I don't want to be the one that gives off my experience and then makes it alter your experience for whenever you go up there. So,
Okay.
do you remember your BMT experience, Woo?
Mine was light, man. We got there. It was nighttime. We got our food. They told us what's up. We went to our dorms. I think we got our dorms at like 2, 3 in the morning, and they woke us up at like 9, something like that. We had a good amount of sleep. It was chill for me. I don't know. I'm being honest with you. It was a little. I don't know if we got there late. I don't know what was going on, but it was a good time.
And
Like,
what did
yeah.
you do? What was your role? I forgot what was your extra like what you
Uh, so so I was on latrine duty, and I was a child runner. And
uh,
then towards the end, I also I worked my way up to A flight guy because my facial movements was on fire. You know what I mean? It was fire. So one of the MTIs was like, you A flight guy? I was like, nah. I was like, you with the JRTC? I'm like, nah. He's like, yeah, go tell him you should be an A flight guy. I'm like, all right. So I told him MTI, and then I ended up taking somebody's spot.
okay.
So yeah. A
Um,
flight guy is basically you got the MTI, then you got the guide on, and then who's in front of the rest of the flight is the A flight guy. Like basically, like my job is to like kind of guide the flight, like and like do the right basic movements, stuff like that. So then child runner, basically you got to scream and like let your folks know that like you're going into the building, let the MTI know, and like you got to report in, tell them like you got to report to
That's
the
why everybody told me
MTIs.
not to be a child runner. That makes sense.
I loved it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was fun. Like at first, it was like kind of like scary, you know what I mean? Because you only know, but like after a while, bro, I was loving it. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just me though.
I mean, you already in front of the camera. You know what I mean? What's the difference between you being in front of a whole bunch of TIs?
Yeah,
You know.
it's the same.
Yeah,
It's the same. It's the
we'll
same.
see.
Same
We'll
thing.
see. We'll see.
So let's see. I did see something. You'll have the best food you'll ever have there. So just be
Yes.
ready to eat a basic, so some good
Yeah, it's
eating.
fire.
And then somebody else, Sherman Byers, he's actually a Space Force recruiter. So
Mm.
he's actually from there as well. So he did like a little shout out to Little Elm. Um,
Straight in. That's what's
and
up.
then someone said, Adu said, first night is the best night. I will say, I do remember that too. My first night, I lived in San Antonio actually when I joined. So when I got up there, we were still late somehow. So I was kind of like the same thing as Woo over here, where it's like everybody else is already checked in, and here we are coming in late, and then we had to finally get to our beds, and then next thing you know, 4 or 5 hours later, they apologize like, "Hey, sorry, you're late, but hey, training starts in 5 hours. Get some sleep." so,
That's crazy.
so
Man,
I'd be pissed.
yeah,
I'm gonna lie.
yeah. I
5
mean,
hours. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no time to do nothing.
you don't need to do nothing. You know.
I
So,
uh,
guess.
so are you nervous about joining?
I'm more nervous about basic than joining because I feel like after basic, I'm gonna be chilling. Like it's just school, and then I'm gonna get stationed. So it's really just basic that I'm really like nervous about. You could say.
Okay, and then like what's the like the number one thing that's been going on in your head? Like, man, I don't know if this is it.
Just the idea of being in the military, like I don't really do nothing, so I don't. Me joining the military is not really like a crazy thing for me, like because I wasn't gonna be doing that no way. Like I moved from here to Washington because
Okay,
I literally had nothing going on in Texas, and then once I realized I had nothing going on in Washington, I was like,
yep,
I want to travel the world. I might as well try to join the military. Like I might as well shoot. For real.
okay, and then
nah,
yeah, what about you? What made you finally decide to go up and leave as well? Woo, since we already
oh, man, I was just trying to get out my environment, man, and travel, network. You know what I mean? My goal was to be an actor. My goal was to be an actor. My bad, I got these house phones. My goal is to be an actor. So like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to basically I know what I needed to support myself, support my career. You know what I mean? So I try to use the military as a stepping stone, go to college, do the whole shebang. So yeah.
Okay.
all
What's
right.
up?
Well, as we're talking about that, so like talking about what you're nervous about, why did you join? Like, why are you wanting to join, Jay? What's making you?
Definitely the job security and like the education for sure. Because the main thing my recruiter sold me on was the education. He said you don't have to wait till you get out. You can pursue college while you're inside the Air Force. They're gonna pay for it, of course,
Yep,
and you're gonna have like downtime to still be able to do college. And I was like, you know what, that sound better than what I got going right now. Shoot, I mean, benefits sound good, the job security sound good, and then they're gonna, teach me the skills I need for any career I choose. So I'm like, hey, that
yep.
sounds pretty valid. I might as well join.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so I actually joined because I didn't want to go to college. But then they're like, "Hey, you get college credit for the career
Yes,
field that you're in." So I was like, "I got college credit for learning a job that I was gonna have to do anyways." I was like, "Hey, that's a win-win for me." And then,
exactly.
and now it's like looking back on it, it's like, man, like I didn't think I wanted to go to school, but I'm glad I already took those classes. So now, whenever it's time for me to go to, finish up my degrees, I'm already over halfway there. I think some of them,
Exactly.
I'm like 2 classes away from one of my degrees. So.
Yeah.
I will say though that is probably the most untapped benefit that we have is the TA, right? The tuition assistance is what you're referring to, and please take it. Once you go to basic and tech school, obviously lock in. Your first year at your base might be a little bit hectic as you're learning the career and you're trying to go out through your CDCs. But once you go through those, and that's your course development course, or was it? Ooh, I messed that one up. But
Hey,
it's
hey, I ain't we
career
they waived
career
CDC
let's
security
let's let's
forces
go with
when I
let's
came
go
in,
with
so I don't even take them. You
let's
know?
career development course. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, let's
But
go
pretty
with
much
that. It sound right.
that's pretty much where you learn your job though. So do that the first year, focus, lock in, knock that out, and then get enrolled in school. So you should be enrolled in school probably about a year and a half from this time frame. So something to keep in mind. But
Also,
what you got?
also apply for FAFSA. It's free money.
For
Yeah,
Because the
sure.
military they already paying for your some people do use it if like they're trying to take extra classes like if if they're trying to hurry finish a degree. I don't do that. I take my couple classes here and there, so I don't really be using my whole 4,500. It's 4,500 a year, right?
Yes.
Or yeah,
Hmm.
so like some people like use that FAFSA money to apply for that. I take the FAFSA money, I put it in my pocket because you can do that as a grant.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
just free chicken.
Okay, for
All
sure.
right. And we gotta
Uh,
get rid of this KP Duty. I don't know what his problem is, but we gotta get rid of him. He over here talking about what's up, Unk. I done told y'all we ain't doing Unk around here. I am 34 years old. I am not an Unk.
That might be unsaid. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
to
I ain't
you.
gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
That's unsaid is
You
great. I
should
ain't gonna
call this
hold
status.
you,
I ain't gonna
son.
lie.
No, but pretty much like so as we're talking about the CDCs and talking about like going to college while we're at our base, where do you want your first base to be?
Mm.
Japan. I've been saying this since before I even decided to join the military. I said I want to go to Japan. Then when I found out that was one of the stations, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
join. And if they
Okay.
don't give it to me, shoot, it is what it is. But that's definitely my number one station. I heard y'all got like a dream list. That's gonna be the first one for sure.
Okay. And then what about stateside? Where your top list on stateside?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even been looking, but I heard Florida was good. I heard Vegas was good. Like I only look at what I want to see. So, but
Yep.
I heard those two was good. So
Hey,
other than
manifest out overseas, man. I manifested it, and I originally supposed to go to FE Warren in Wyoming, but this
that,
girl, she was crying because she didn't want to go to Guam. Say, I want to wait for my family. I take
dude,
that, sis. Don't even worry about it.
no,
So
for
we
real.
swap. Yeah, so
You do
manifest
that.
that, manifest overseas. Yeah, so like based in tech school, it's like I don't know if they're still doing it. They might be. I'm not sure. Do you know, Greg, if they're doing it?
Last time I heard it, they you can do assignment swapping. Last time I heard,
Yeah,
obviously, so
yeah.
that's something that you have to get used to in the Air Force too, is just staying up to date on changes. They're gonna be pushed out a lot, right? So just making sure that you stay up to date. But
Mhm.
last time I heard, obviously, if the situation doesn't apply to me, I sometimes don't memorize it.
Yeah.
Kinda bad, um, but no. So the assignment swapping, and we keep on saying it just so we can see the chat because I know in chat they're gonna answer this question in a second or two.
I'm not gonna lie, I cannot see the chat, but
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't see it either.
no,
yeah.
you'd
Yeah, I
have to
think
go.
only you can see it.
Yeah, I have the event log. You'd have to go to like another phone and pull up the Instagram live.
Uh, okay. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but basically, like whenever everybody in tech school, whenever y'all get y'all listing, y'all can swap, like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So she had Guam, I had Wyoming. I was like, hey, I'll take it. I went to Guam, she went to Wyoming. Cool.
yeah.
That's how that worked.
And
So manifest
they
that.
are still doing the assignment swaps, and I think the assignment swap actually got more broad as well. You can actually do it at your
Hmm.
duty stations now as well. So if you
Yeah.
both of you will get assignments, you have the same AFSC, which Mike is asking about it. Not we're not gonna disclose the AFSC, but we can say what the career field is. Like, so what career field area did you get?
Intel,
And
yes. I
so,
was working at Intel.
yeah, so yeah, he's one of those smart ones. So hey,
Something like that, something like that.
all right. So pretty much like, so how long are you planning on staying? You talked about joining the Air Force. You got in. You about to leave for basic tomorrow. Oh, obviously go to the hotel for basic tomorrow. Leave
Mhm.
on Tuesday. Um, what what's your plan?
So I'm starting off with the minimum. I'm starting off with the little 4 year, and then we'll like I'm gonna weigh it out, see if I like it. If I like it,
Yep.
if I love it, I'm gonna do the 20. If I love it, I'm gonna do the 20. If I
Yeah.
like it, I might switch to reserves afterwards and still do the 20. We'll see.
Okay.
I highly dislike it. Hey, I'm gonna get them 4 years out the way and start my career in the civilian world.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, and something I just made a post about this the other day. Let's, for us, what I try to always do is just kind of just show people, hey, just keep going. Even if you don't do the Air Force right from high school, just do something because there's so many people out there who are taking that year break from high school and then they're not able to pick themselves up after that year, and then they become like stagnant, right? And that's how you get some of nothing against some of the 30-year-olds, but some of the 30-year-old stories I hear are because they took that break, right? And they went in a different direction, and then they were like, "Oh, now this is my last resort." Which again, we have to try and change that narrative where the Air Force is not the last resort. You use this as a plan B, and it might not even be a plan that you can use later on.
For real.
So I am glad that you're. So when did you graduate high school?
I graduated in 2024.
See, so like, and
I got there by
you
accident.
took that you took that year break almost, right?
Yes, it was not on purpose. It was by accident. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie.
But how has that been since you graduated high school and now? What's been going on?
Honestly, I just traveled. I went to Cali. I went to Washington. Made some new friends. I've been working, but like as far as like career, as far
Yeah,
as making a name for myself, I haven't been doing nothing. That's when
yeah,
when I'm like made that realization. I was like, I got to do something. And if I can't pay for college right now, I got to get somebody to do it.
yeah, and I'm so glad that clicked in right away because again, some people it doesn't click in until those 5, 10 years, and
Hmm.
they don't realize that they're doing the same spin cycle on a job. And there's nothing wrong with different jobs. That's why I'm not isolating any jobs, but you get stuck in this spin cycle, and then now you don't realize that hey, it's been 5 years, and this job
Exactly.
doesn't have a promotion, and this job doesn't have a retirement plan. So what are you gonna do? So that's why I'm glad that you are making that decision. Um, but yeah, what was the defining moment for you? I know for me, I was already in junior in high school. I knew what I was gonna do. So
But what was like the like why I wanted to join or like
like,
wanting to do
what was that
something?
last? Yeah, when you went to that recruiting office, what was the last thing that you know what? All right, I'm going to recruiting office.
Oh no, a recruiter came up to me. I was working.
Oh, okay, what
Yeah,
were
I
you
was where I was
working
at
at?
I was at Walmart. I was about to go to HBCU over in Norfolk, Virginia. And yeah, I'm just pushing carts. Recruiter, he had like baggy clothes on. Like he didn't look like a recruiter. He was off duty. And he stopped, he looked at me, he just walked out. Like, hey, you ever thought I was on the Air Force? I'm like, "Bro, I ain't trying to find no planes and nothing like that, you know. Then we got to talking, and then I was like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll do it, you know. Cause like out of state tuition was crazy.
For real.
So I would have been in debt something vicious though. So, I'm
And
glad I did what I did.
if y'all see me looking over here, this is where the chat is. In case anybody is commenting on it, feel free to drop your comments. We have a lot of comments coming in right now, so I'm not able to really read them all. Um, but we are looking at it. So so now that you're in here, right? We talked about that, Jay. Actually, you know what? Let's take a little bit of a break. You know
Say
why
no
we're
more.
about to take this break?
Say no more.
Hey, so what caught my eye with Jay was actually not even me, it was Woo Man. Woo Man, was scrolling, right? Actually, you wanna talk about your side of it?
Yeah, I was just scrolling on Instagram and you know what I mean? Like, you always see people like I saw a couple videos of people like, oh, I'm about to join the Air Force, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, like, whatever the content that they're making doesn't really like bring my attention. But just something about him for that video that I was watching that I sent you that I tagged you in, it just
Mhm.
like I'm like, okay, like okay, like this is very interesting, you know what I'm saying? Like he's doing this, he's making the jokes, like, what I mean, he made like the Master Sergeant comparing it to Halo, like, what I mean, I forgot about that,
Don't
so like
spoil it, don't spoil it.
yeah, yeah, like yeah, he had like in his voice, like he had my attention. So and I kind of like, okay, like he can do this not even just before, but like he also take this content and make it after. Like, like me personally, I didn't start making the content until I was in. You know what I mean? So like watching someone make it before and also seeing the potential for them to make it while they're in, that's like, okay, that grabbed my attention. So I tagged you in a video, you know what I mean? And here we are, you know.
Yeah, we did that, what, 4 days ago? 4 days
Yeah, it
that was
just
4 days
happened,
ago,
man.
yeah, so, yeah,
Yeah,
once you sent it to me, I looked at his profile, and it was amazing, too. I scrolled all the way down, and, I saw, it was 84 you started at 84 days out. So
Yes.
you've
I
been
still
locked
couldn't do
in,
that.
making this content for
I didn't even
84
know that.
days.
Yeah, hey, that's consistent right there.
I saw you missed
Uh,
some days, so next time do better. Don't miss any time.
I try. I will.
But now that so I watched it, and then the one that stuck out to me was obviously the day 5 one, right? So we're gonna do day 5 first. I know it's a little bit backwards, but we're gonna do day 5, 6, and 7. So kind of like going back in time.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and because and I think right now, did you already release your day 2?
Day two was yesterday.
I'm sorry,
Today
just
is
release
supposed to
day
be day
1.
one, but I skipped the video today because I was doing this instead.
Okay, so we gotta figure something out then. We'll
well,
we'll talk.
with the day one, you can even throw like day one. I talked about myself and yada yada on
Mhm.
Sergeant Butler's like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, he brought me on live. I talked to him, Woo Man. You know what I mean? You can just tie that in there.
Right, for sure. I
Yeah,
will.
Yeah.
we need something, and we'll collab it with you. But let's see. Let's go ahead and watch it. This is what the video that we were talking about.
Day 5 until I ship off for the military. Boy, we on single hand digits now. 5 more days, Lord. But bro, why yesterday I got a call from my recruiter's boss, aka a master sergeant? Bro, I was like, Master Sergeant, nigga, what we doing? Play Halo? Nah, but he was just calling me to make sure all of my information was correct inside the system. And bro, why did this dude tell me? He said, don't do anything to neglect your eligibility to ship off. So he gave me like this story about how someone was playing basketball with their family like 2 weeks before they shipped off and they were not able to ship off. I was like, dang! I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was trying to learn how to skate before I shipped off, but after that story, I was like, I don't know no more, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. And bro, I kid you not, this dude told me, be a couch potato. Like, this is word for word. He said, be a couch potato. Like, bro, stay inside the house, play the game, play Call of Duty for all I care. Just don't do anything crazy. Like, just stay inside the house. And I was like, you ain't gotta tell me twice. That's my favorite thing to do. I mean, I love to lay my big ass on the bed and have nothing to do all day. Because, like, if you think about it, these are really orders given to me by Master Sergeant. And if Master Sergeant himself said to lay inside the bed and do nothing all day, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lay my big ass in this bed until I gotta ship off.
All right, so when I saw that video, I was like, you captured so many things passively that you don't even know, and that's where it's like as a recruiter, right? I saw that video, I was like, man, it's so key that people get that information. That's kind of like a different take on it. I can tell you, hey, be that couch potato. Hey, don't do this, don't do that, right? But when you can actually show how it looks, that's what I loved. And the match sergeant is the person that is trying to make sure that you can ship out safely. And that story is true. We hear so many of those stories where people spend that last week trying to be their hoorah moment, and they're over here trying to live out that last basketball high school dream, and they twist that ankle and they lose that job and they can't get out. And again, that story sucks, but that's why we try to get ahead of it, right? We try to like help you understand like the why, right? There's a lot of things that we tell you what to do, but why and how do you do it is what's key. So you did that, and then I also saw you had the memory work on there too. So
Yes.
how has that been? Like, what's been the hardest thing you think to memorize or like to like understand when it comes to like the Air Force lingo?
As far as understanding, I don't think it's really not understand, but the memory work, definitely the ranks. I have not remembered any of the ranks. The song I remember a little bit is I feel like once it starts playing over and over again, because that's why I get told to play like every morning you wake up. I'll get that. I have not been studying the creed for real, but I know that that's gonna get ingrained in my brain too, based off of people that's been telling me how basic it is, how they talk about it every single day, and I was like, that should be fine. But as far as like the hardest thing to grasp right now, I definitely the ranks for sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Like I said, you're gonna learn more of it down the road. But yeah, basic training, just making sure that you listen and understanding. Like I said, it's a team, right? So help your wingman out. When you ever go up to basic, kind of just like motivate them as well. Because again, some people that's their first time stepping away. That's honestly some people's first time leaving the state that they're from. So it's getting everyone together and to be on the same page. The quicker you guys all get on the same page, the easier the basic training experience will be, and it's also going to help propel y'all into not doing as many push-ups maybe.
Okay.
But let's see. So we talked about that. So we said when you join where you want to get stationed at, as in Japan. But besides that, though, what's some personal goals you have for yourself over these next 4 years? Because we talked about 4 year assignment for now, and until you're gonna re-enlist, but for now it's 4 years.
But yeah, I definitely want to get my degree because I know my recruiter, he was telling me how he not automatically, but he ended up getting a associate's degree through the Air Force. I think it's like USAF or something like that. He got an associate's degree through the Air Force, and then he's applying that to his bachelor's degree right now as we're speaking, actually. And that's going like I want to go through do that same route for real. Use those credits and get some type of bachelor's or eventually master's degree as well.
Okay. And then let's see. And then hobbies. What hobbies do you have?
I definitely watch anime a lot. I read a little bit too, but the main hobby is definitely watching anime. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. And then for the people that watch anime, I think what's your favorite SpongeBob episode? Is that what anime is, right? Like
You're funny. You're a jokester, I see.
Now, what's your favorite anime? I don't know too much about anime, but I know that somebody out here might. So, what's your favorite one?
Favorite? I don't really got a favorite, but I do like Castlevania a lot. Castlevania is tough, like the animation style, like the background story. I do like the anime a lot.
Okay. So someone else as well said he definitely gonna relist. I'm telling you this right now. It's a different world, you know. I don't know the perception that they get on the outside. Sometimes is like, oh man, Air Force, oh man, or military. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
I'm like, man, once you get in here, everything that you thought you knew, nah. It's when we're talking about the camaraderie, right? When you're talking about having people who have your back, right? When you go to your first base, you're always gonna remember the people that you go to your first base with. So when you go to your first base, I know that you're doing the content creation, right? But at the same time, trying to be the most open. If I can go back, right, I would try to be more open than I was. I was more reserved of a person. That's my first base. I wish I would have been. I wish I would have tried to be a little bit more open, like get to know more people because everyone I did meet there, and I do know, I still know almost to this day. Like that when it comes to every single base I've been to after the first base, um, that first base is where I know the most people from. And so, you know, whenever you have people, and now I've been in for 16 years now. So now at this point, the people who I came in here, all right,
My fault, my fault. You gonna retire soon, huh?
the people who I came in here with, who are also in for 16 years, we're all together pretty much just like, hey, we're on that last leg. And even now, I'm thinking like, with you know, we're talking about job security and the economy. I don't want to talk too much about that, but I will say this: I don't know if I'm getting out at 20 now. You know, like I'm looking around and stuff. And here's my thing: if I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and especially doing something that I know what to do and how to do it, why would you get out just because you can get out at 20? So
Okay.
if you still have an impact and you still love it and still have a passion, keep going. Like, you know, and that's my, you know, mentality on it. I don't want to do that plug for mentality, but
Okay.
but now we talked about again, we found you with content creation. I'm probably not gonna show the other two videos. I do want people to go follow you though. So I will put your tags on the caption of it. And I will still be sharing, you know, some of your videos because again, I hope that down the road we get more people to do those day 5 of getting ready for basic training. I love the idea that you had. Not just the idea of it, because there's other people who have done it as well, but the consistency that you've done it to is a level that I've never seen before. So
Really?
I do appreciate. Oh yeah, that's why, you know, Woo's been in this content creation world longer than me, and it's different. So it's different. Yeah, I think earlier he said that he's your favorite content creator's favorite content creator. That's his title. I don't. He wears it with a badge of honor though. But but other than that though, let me see. We talked about the content creation. Do you plan on making more content once you join?
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Okay. And what kind of content are you looking into?
Most likely vlog content because it's like the most. I wouldn't say the easiest, but it's like I can get the viewers' attention and get them to learn something. So most
All right,
likely vlog content.
so we live in a social media age world, right? So my thing would just be like I'm trying to get ahead of this, you know, before you join. Just be mindful of the things that you capture, right? Making sure that you
Sure.
talk to your local public affairs office. That's so key right now in this time. So I kind of want to use you kind of like as an example where it's like, you know, we found somebody who's doing content creation before they join. Now when they join, let's make sure that they're doing the right type of content so that way they're not shutting down the whole content career, right? Because at the end of the day, if someone does stuff that, you know, they say, hey, no more content creation, then we all got to kind of stop, right? So my thing is, my goal is always to get to like the yes, right? Like how can we do it instead of being told no all the time? So that's where it's like I love to start doing this, where it's like we can get you involved and say, hey, you know, if you make content that is good for the Air Force, I have 150 over 200 recruiters ready to share it. And I'm pretty sure you saw that in the last video that we collabed with. So it's like, you know, it's showing you how it is, and then it's also like hey, it works. So I'm looking at the chat right now. And let's see, we're about to wrap it up. I don't know if there's any questions. There are some recruiting questions, but they're being answered by recruiters. Let's see. A bird just walked past my window and bro had one leg. So
Bro.
that's usually a good time to know when to wrap it up.
Right.
And so
Okay.
I mean, what's crazy is it just felt like we just started this, and it's been 30 minutes already.
For
So
real.
I do enjoy like the vibe. My man, like what if somebody wants to come to your channel or you're trying to advertise for your channel, what's something that you up to your plug on? Like why should they watch you?
Watch me because look, I don't even know. I'm entertaining. I did my research on how to entertain. So come look, watch me, come laugh, follow me. I might follow back. We'll see. Yeah.
All right.
That's
Hold
it.
on, let me hide his real quick. You know what? I'm gonna hide his camera, keep its audio, and we'll
Mhm.
watch one more video. Let's watch one more.
All right, bet.
Day 6 until I ship off for the military. 6 more days, bro. Bro, that's 3 times 2. I only got 6 more days of freedom. I don't know if it's just my brain trying to cope, but it feels like I have so much more time than 6 days. I don't know why. Like, it feels like I have like at least 2 more weeks left. But I know once I hit that hotel room, boy, it's gonna be fight or flight. I'm already knowing. I feel it. But today I got the bright idea to finally start packing my bag. I really wasn't gonna record this, to be honest, but when I saw the comment, I was like, content, like, duh. But when I was opening up this old ass bag, I saw this pin that was burnt too.
Hey, speaking of that, 'cause I can pause the video. So let's pause it really quick. Where is your pack video?
Like, where's the bag? It's right here.
Yeah, did you make the video of it? Like, what are you packing?
This is the video.
No, wait, okay, hold on.
How is that even possible? Like, where was this bag at? What was it going?
Well, because I was imagining like a video of it just being your bag packing video. You know what I'm saying? Like people have like a 9-second video of the backpack.
Oh yeah,
That's what I
no.
was
I try to like mix it all together
saying.
because I like to do more than one thing at once, to be honest.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Through. So yeah, I just went to the app just to see what I needed to pack up. And to be honest, it's really not a lot. Just to summarize it all, it's just workout clothes. And the only mandatory item was shaving cream and my razor. And of course that Bible, because God, I'm gonna need you during this time of suffering. But yeah, I've definitely gotten a lot of text and messages about what to pack and what not to pack. And there has been a common denominator between every single text. Do not pack a lot. Pack light. Because if you overpack, all of that will be getting thrown in the trash or getting locked up or will get shipped right back to the house. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to heed to y'all's warnings because I don't want to be made an example. But yeah, I packed really light. Just about this random shaving cream and razor off of Amazon. Just got the first thing that popped up. And of course, my Bible. Big God, I'ma need you. Stay with me, Lord. Speaking of that, I heard every Sunday in basic training, we get to go to church. I was like, what? God is good.
Yes, we do get to go to church, and I recommend it. I definitely went every Sunday. Somebody asked, what should be my main focus in studying or exercising? Both. I mean, you answered your own question on that one. But no, so yeah, your backpacking video or that video was good. Again, and this is what I was saying. Like you kind of like just reinforced what I was just saying earlier about the creation of doing everything that all those other solo videos that we've seen, but you combine them into making it into like day 6, of this. And this is instead of making 2-3 videos of the backpack video, what to expect at basic training, you just made it into that one video. So so that's why we talked about it earlier. I do want to make a collage video of it for YouTube, and then we're gonna probably do another video on that one, and that's not gonna be on the live because live can only do like this screen right here. So I want to make it to like the computer screen, so that way we can upload that onto YouTube. So if you're down for that, obviously we got to wait until you get back, right? But we can do that once you get back, once you graduate basic and probably tech school, get to your first base. I'll still be here, so we'll link up then. Other than that, I mean, do you have any what's it called, like final words you said before you lose your freedom?
This dude, bro.
You're still gonna have your freedom, all right? So before
We'll see a little.
what you got?
Words. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just focused. I'm locked in. I'm dialed in. The fact that I'm about to just go to basic in a couple days. Lord have mercy.
All right, we're about to do a deep question right here. Okay, you ready for this?
All right.
All right. you graduate in 7.5 weeks, right? So
Yeah.
that's when you graduate basic.
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell him now?
What am I gonna tell him? Hey, you did it. Like you done. Like you're done, bro. Like you all you gotta do now is just focus on school, focus on the degree, and achieve the goals that you have set for yourself.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna clip that one, and then when you graduate, let's talk.
All right, for
All
sure.
right. All right, that's it. I'm gonna end the stream. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. Y'all love I love the comments that we got in here. This was probably one of the most engaging comments. Hopefully, we were able to answer some of the questions passively. If not, then go ahead and put them in the comments below, and we'll knock them out there. All right, hey, good luck, Jay. Hey, we'll see you on the other side, and congratulations again on